Good morning, my name's Elwood, this is Passion for Film, and today's film is The Fall Guy. From 2024, The Fall Guy is an action comedy that follows Colt Seavers, a battle-scarred stuntman who, after leaving the business 1 year earlier, springs back into action when the star of a big studio movie suddenly disappears. Mysterious. As the mystery surrounding the missing actor deepens, Colt soon finds himself ensnarled in a sinister plot that pushes him to the edge of a fall more dangerous than any stunt. Bum, bum, bum. The internet rates this one a 7.3, which is ridiculous because I think it's really good, and I'm going to give it an 8.5. I watched this film in theaters for the first time on the weekend, and I absolutely loved it. It mixes my two favorite genres, action and comedy, into this perfect blend starring Ryan Gosling, who personally I think is amazing. In fact, the only other thing I've seen him in is the Barbie movie, and this is definitely quite different from that. And I just loved it. It was so funny and so downright epic at the same time. It was brilliant. I think it's safe to say this film has a very wacky plot. I mean, it's a pretty wacky film overall. That's probably why the reviews online are so disappointing on IMDb. It's because all of the other reviewers are cranky, unlike me. I love a fun film, and this is definitely a very, very fun film. I mean, like I said earlier, it perfectly blends the comedy and the action. I mean, some of the stunts in this they're just amazing. I mean, I think after this, the Academy would be ridiculous to not add an Oscar for stunts. And the comedy, I mean, it's quite subtle, but I feel like Ryan Gosling could say anything and it would just be funny. He's one of those people that are just so naturally funny. It's hard not to laugh, you know? However, I didn't go into the cinema expecting to be moved, touched by the story. You know, despite being a wacky plot, as I've already said, it's actually really tugs on your heartstrings at some points. I mean, I might just be a wuss, but maybe I'm just a wuss. No, I'm kidding. But that's what this movie does so well. It builds up your rapport as an audience with this character that we love so much, we think is so cool. And then I'm not going to give any spoilers, but then when bad stuff happens to this character, it just makes it all the more impactful. This film was released relatively recently, so if this is still in theaters while you're watching this video and you haven't seen it yet, I definitely suggest you do. Before I went to see this film, I didn't think much of it. I mean, I didn't really know much about it apart from Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling were in it. But after I left the cinema, I was in a good mood, and that's what you want from a film. Here is your The Fall Guy fun movie fact. This movie has been in development since 2010. Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves, Nicolas Cage, Jason Statham, and Dwayne Johnson were all eyed to play Colt Seavers over the years. Isn't that crazy? I've got a question for you. I'd love if you could answer in the comments below. Out of any movie ever, what has been your favorite stunt performed? All right, let me know in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you click that big red subscribe button, smash that to pieces. Hold on, let me give you a little bit of a... That's what I want you to do to the subscribe button. Okay, see you guys later.